Good morning, world. Welcome to the second edition of the Devin and Dixie Show. So we're gonna wait for my beautiful friend Dixie to hop on. But today we are gonna talk about how to show up on social media. Do you ever wonder, like, what do I post? What do I say? What do I do? How do I not annoy my friends? How do I show up on social media in an authentic way and create a brand and a tribe of people that want to follow me that have the same interests and values that I have? Well, today we are going to talk about that. Let's bring my beautiful friend Dixie on. Here she comes, people, right over here, I think, is where she'll go. There she is. Hey! Good morning, Dixie.
Good morning.
How are you? So I just
I'm
told
doing good. How
everyone
are
what we
you?
were going to talk about today. I'm doing good. I'm getting ready to go work out and get ready for our Mexico trip we got coming up.
Yeah.
So I was telling people how I already kind of introduced everything and told people what we were going
Okay.
to do. So I thought we'd just jump right in and get this training done.
Yep, let's do it.
Okay. So as I was saying earlier, how do you wonder, how do you show up? What do I post? How do I figure out what my brand is? How do I figure out what I'm going to show up and talk about? So for those of you that follow Dixie and I, which I know most of you probably do, email came through and I hit it. So for those of you that follow us, you guys probably know kind of a little bit about Dixie and I, because we post kind of around things that are important to us. You know that we're moms, you know we have kids, you know we're busy, you know we like working out and health and wellness. Well, it's not by accident that that's what we post about. So what I encourage you to do, and what I learned several years ago that was totally eye-opening to me, because before I would just be throwing up random things on my social media because I felt like I should be posting every day, I should be active every day, I should be showing up doing something. And some days I would just be sharing a cat photo. I don't know, not really. I never did that, but you know, some people do. And hey, if cats are your thing, cats are your thing. That's okay. But when someone told me this, it was like a light bulb went off in my head, was to stop for a moment. So as you're popping on, please say hi, say hashtag new if you're new to us, the Devin and Dixie Show. And if you're catching the replay, drop replay. But someone told me a long time ago, Devin, I want you to think of the 5 words that describe you. So right now, I want you guys to pause for a minute and think of 5 words that describe you. And I'll give you my 5 words, and Dixie can maybe give you kind of her 5 words. So 1, I'm a mom. That's really important to me. Then I'm a nurse. Then I love deals and steals. I love health and wellness, and I'm a Christian. So those are kind of the 5 things that kind of like round me out. And so they said, think of those 5 things, the 5 things that you love and that kind of describe you. And when people think about you, they say, this is who you are. So these are kind of my 5 things, and there's a few more that I like. I love travel too, like that kind of is part of me too, but I kind of try to stick to these things, and that's how I show up on social media. Like I show up talking about these things. Hey Kathy, so once someone told me, like, narrow it down, kind of come up with your 5 things and make your post around those things. Make the things that you share around those things so people aren't confused. So when people come to your page, they know, okay, I know Devin likes to talk about being a mom. Devin likes to talk about health and wellness. So they know that's what they're going to come to. So Dixie, what are your things?
So my 5 things is,
as you're popping.
yeah, if you guys have your 5 things, yeah, for sure. Like Devin said, if you guys know what your 5 things are, or if you're thinking about it, drop them below. But mine is faith, family, fitness. And then also it is life hacks. I do a lot of mama life hacks. And just because I'm a busy mama before, like I got to find the easiest way to do things. And then also motivation. So those are the 5 things that describe me. That's really what things are focused around. So kind of like Devin was saying is, and we talked about this in our last Devin and Dixie show, is that your vibe attracts your tribe. So you have to know your 5 in order to portray that vibe to people, because if I don't have these 5 and I am just sporadic and I'm posting pictures about, like if I'm not posting things that represent me, then people don't get to know me, and I might attract people that don't really, that I don't, I guess that I can't connect with on a personal level. So that's what the 5 is really good for, is not just to let people know who you are, but it's also that you can attract the people that you will be able to connect with and build a relationship with, and either be able to gain customers from because they know you, they trust you, you guys have something in common, or even people to join your team. And that's been the big thing. Devin, tell me if you've seen that too. Once you like really define your 5 and you build your social media presence around that 5, what happens? It's like the law of attraction. All of a sudden, I've got like all these women, Devin, you love fitness, all these people that like the same thing are who I am friends with on Facebook. And it makes it so much easier, because if I become friends with somebody that likes to crochet, what do I have in common with them? I really don't. So I want to attract people that have the same things in common as me. So those are my 5. Drop some below if you guys, even if you don't have your 5. If you know like 2 or 3, drop them below, because then that will be some working grounds on you.
Around there. Hey, and
Yeah.
exactly like what Dixie was saying is like when she was talking about the lady that crochets and she's like health and wellness. Well, the lady that crochets is probably going to find Dixie adorable and cute and motivating, but you want to attract the type of people to you based on kind of the content you're putting out, because like I love following Dixie because Dixie and I are a lot alike, and she motivates me and inspires me because we like the same things. So you want your friends on Facebook, like as you're collecting new friends and finding new friends, you want your friends on Facebook to like the same things you do, because then they're going to know, like, and trust you. And we all know people do business with people they know, like, and trust, right? And so when you really hone in on your 5 things, or your kind of like who you are, your brand, and kind of are consistent with that, then people know what to expect from you and they get excited. They're like, oh, I got to look at Devin's page and see if she's posting some good deal for today. You know, I have my Friday Fab Finds I do. People love that. And people come to my page on Fridays looking for a fab find, you know? So it has been very important in my business and my presence on social media to really hone in on these things. So Dixie, you were going to maybe talk about like the kind of different types of posts that we like to do kind of around like our 5 things, how we show up.
Yeah, yep. So I wrote them down because I really wanted to give you guys a good idea to be able to categorize what types of posts. Because when you find your 5, you're like, okay, well, how do I portray my 5 in a classy way and in posts that people are going to be attracted to? So the first one is going to be like your empowerment post. So what's a way that you can empower other people that are watching your page through your 5 things? So like I can empower women to say yes to moving their body more by certain posts that I put out there. I'm empowering other women to bring fitness into their life. So there's the empowerment post. Then there's a personal share. So the personal share can be, I mean, there's a wide range of things that you could do. It could be a personal share about a hobby or something that you love to do if you're crafting. A personal share about your story, where you came from, maybe the city that you grew up in and what you loved about that city. It could even be like a story that from your past that has moved you in and made you want to do this business that you've done. Something personal to where people can get to know you, people can learn from you. It can even be something just as fun as a family fun date, a family fun day. So just something about you, not about the business, not about anything, yourself only, your family, so they could get to know you. Another one is a product direct post. So if you have a business, obviously you have a product or a service, but there's 2 key rules to this. You don't go Google an image of your products and post it. Nobody cares. It's not classy. It's not going to attract them. You're not going to tell them every single thing that there is in this post either. And also when you do these direct product posts, I suggest that you don't use the name of the products or the name of the company, because your goal is to build this relationship. That's what Devin and I are teaching you, is how to use social media to build your presence and to build those relationships. So when you do a direct product post, my suggestion is not directly related to the product, but what is the benefit of somebody using that product? So a before and after photo. Put a before and after photo up and talk about the benefits of what that person received. Lost some pants, lost, pant sizes, lost some weight, gained energy. A way to create that curiosity. So make sure you use curiosity when you're doing the product direct post. An entertaining post, something fun. Something fun that you do in life. If you're a musician, maybe you do a post about, you can even do a live on it. So when I'm talking post, you can also use this for live content as well. So maybe you're a musician. Do a quick little live on you performing one of your best songs. Something that's going to entertain people to get to know you. If you have any ideas too, Devin, I'll let you shout them out after.
People love funny too. I'm not very funny, but they love funny.
Yeah, people do love funny. For a while there, I was actually, and I need to get back to it, I was doing, oh my gosh, I can't remember the name of it, but it was my Snapchats. The Mama Madness. I have a Mama Madness channel with Snapchat. And so anyways, something fun, something entertaining, and then also an educational post. So this educational post, you want to be wrapped around something of those 5 things that define you. So like Devin and I, we do a lot of educational posts on like why you should detox from sugar, or what's the benefits of whole grains versus like white breads. And so we focus it around like nutrition or fitness, or it even can just be like an educational post, like do it yourself stuff. I do a lot of educational posts that is like do it yourself on how to make your own chalk paint, or how to, peel a dozen eggs in the matter of 3 seconds, So there's a lot of educational posts that you can put out there too. So those are the 5.
Yes. Well, people love being taught something and value. Like it's so important to show up and bring value, offer value to your people. And so anytime I'm doing something, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is smart. This is good. This is a great idea. I need to share this with my people, because people, like, a lot of us are moms that are on this page, because obviously that's who Dixie and I attract. So I always am sharing my, like you said, life hacks, mom hacks. And people love that. People love when I share those things because it brings value to them. So bring value, educate people on what's going on out in your community, or what, when I found the click list from Fred Meyer, like it was life-changing for me. And so I told people about it, and people were so excited about it too, So just, it can be small little things, but bring value. Just show up, be you, show your life, and bring value to people, educate people on things.
Yep, exactly. And you have to think about this. This is something that I read in a personal development book, is everything that we do on social media, in our personal life, on phone calls with people, in the presence of others, in the community, a lot of it is about self-promotion. So it's a lot about like, who are you really? Like, when you're with people in the community, you want people to know you for who you are. So it's like taking that Fab Five and not just using it online, but like, when you're with your friends probably, like, you're probably crafting with them, or you love going to the lake, like they know who you are, but social media doesn't always know who you are. So make sure that you bring that in and help be like promote yourself through those 5 to let people know all about you, so that there's a little bit more of there's a bigger gap for them to come in and be able to bridge with you and get to know you and trust you and be able to build that relationship.
Yes, exactly. So we hope you guys learned something today. Can you drop down what you learned from us? We'd love to hear, and let us know what your 5 are. Think about that. Go ask some friends. What describes me? I've seen people ask on Facebook even, like, hey, if there were what words would you use to describe me? So go kind of hone in on what your things are. Go think about it. It will be life-changing, I promise you, if you feel like you don't know how to show up on social media. This is really going to help you show up on social media and start to attract the kind of people to you that are going to know that you're going to have common things with, and they're going to know, like, and trust you, right? And so that's what our goal here is, to build relationships with people that, that are like us, obviously, because that makes it easier to relate to them. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to share it out. Dixie, do you have anything else to say?
Nope, I don't. Just find your 5 and build your whole social media around that. It's that simple. I know sometimes it seems like a very daunting task, like how how do I put all of this on social media? Find the 5 and you'll find your rhythm. So.
Right. Happy Saturday, all. Have a great Memorial Day. Thanks for hopping on the Devin and Dixie Show.
Take care.